Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes a Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. It's a great big bang. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find a Spider-Man.
All right. We're back. I got you. We ain't Dreadloxspidey. It's Tuesday, y'all. What's good? How's everybody doing? Now, of course, today we're gonna talk about. I got 4 really significant things to talk about, but today it's just been bugging me. Why have I not? I've talked about fears. I've talked about monsters. Why have we not had we've talked about UFOs. Why have we not just talked about spiders, arachnids? Why not? And as always, I was doing my research and I was having fun. I started finding things. I was like, wow. I didn't know that spiders were part of the aerial plankton. They're airborne. They like spread around. I didn't know that you shouldn't squash one spider because the eggs could spread around and then the pheromones could go out and cause a whole bunch of other spiders to come and want to mate. I didn't know this, but spiders are very important anyway it goes. So we're going to spend a little bit of time today talking about what the information that I found that I thought was interesting. All right? But I'm going to use my phone. Why? Because I definitely found some stuff that was interesting today when I just went up to the phone and said 4 important things that happened today. Well, not today. Let me hold on. What y'all got to say? Geomagnetic storm watch. Top stories. A geomagnetic storm watch has been issued after a powerful solar flare over the weekend. I don't know too much about that, but it sounded so cool. One day ago, there is some uncertainty with the timing of the event. So a G2 moderate geomagnetic storm watch has been issued for 0304 December UTC day. It sounds amazing. It sounds entertaining. Let's see here. They got any more details, images, news. What is a geomagnetic storm watch? That's important. I don't even know what it is. The purpose of a watch is to give preliminary notification of possible space weather activity with a lead time of hours to days. A watch can be upgraded to a higher level watch. SWPC only issues watches for geomagnetic storm events at the G1 to G4 or greater levels from geomagnetic level 1 to geomagnetic level 4 or greater levels from 1 to 3 days in advance. Wow, learn something new every day. Big ups to the people who do that. And the number 2 thing, I'm going to have to look up the word invasive. Invasive
means tending to spread harmfully, often quickly. It describes something unwanted, like an invasive weed or invasive cancer cells. In medicine, it refers to procedures
all right now.
Through an incision.
I wanted to read it. Invasive definition and meaning. The meaning of invasive is tending to spread, especially in a quick or aggressive manner. How to use invasive in a sentence. The rash began to spread in an evasive way. We don't want that. This is something that it makes me think number 2 is invasive species Okay. Invasive species infecting our ecosystem today. You're taking too long. Oh. What invasive species is infecting our environmental biology in 2025? That was a bear. In 2025, several invasive species are significantly impacting environmental biology, with major concerns in the U.S. and globally, including the Bermuda python, invasive carp, spotted Latinfly, and cheatgrass. Now, the thing about these species is that they usually eat, let's say, parasites. They usually, whatever they eat, it protects other species from getting sick. Like the predators, you'll have too much cattle, they'll eat up all the grass. So sometimes you gotta eat a cow, or you gotta do something with the cow. So that's number two significant thing. We got a lot of invasive species infecting our environmental biology. And number one, we have a geomagnetic storm watch. All right. So what does it say? Political pressure on medical groups. Political pressure on medical groups in 2025. In 2025, political pressure on medical groups has intensified due to significant policy changes and proposed reforms by the Trump administration and Congress, primarily focusing on containment, primarily focused on cost containment, regulatory reform, and ideological shifts in public health. Key areas of pressure include Medicare payment cuts, Medicaid restructuring, and challenges to public health authority. Dang. Key areas of political pressure: Medicare repayment reductions, challenges to the American Medical Association, AMA, Medicaid restructuring and cuts, ideological and regulatory shifts, drug pricing and lobbying, rural healthcare access. I'm getting the call right now. All right, so that's another very significant thing that's happening today in the world. Woo! This information is powerful. Remote work impact on young employees. They're saying that working from home on employees today, the new generation, is hurting them because they're not getting effective training. They're not getting the training that they need. They're not actually getting the experience they need from being in the field because they're just doing the work from home. All right. And those are four important things that are going on in this world, are four important topics. Also, the next 2 Tuesdays, Mason Spinks will be coming in hosting, because those will be 2 topics that I think Mason is better suited to talk about. That's not a Spidey topic. It's more of a Mason topic. So he'll be here next Tuesday, to the next couple of Tuesdays, to take over. Spidey will be on a slight, not vacation, but I won't be here. All right. So what did Spidey find out about spiders today? All right, you know what? Before we go into the spiders, let me read something from the Book of the Samurai, the Hakaru, from Yamamoto Tsunetomo. Let's see here. What do I want to calm one? Okay, this is page 158. To calm one's mind, one swallows his saliva. This is a sacred matter. Hold on. To calm one's mind, one swallows his saliva. This is a secret matter. When one becomes angry, it is the same. Putting spittle on one's forehead is also good. In the Shiyoda School of Archery, Swallowing one's spittle is the secret principle of the art. Wow. I'm sorry. Didn't expect that one. I have something in my throat. Big ups to the to Yamamoto, Tsunetomo, the Hakaru, the Book of the Samurai. That's why I just stick to webs. All right, so going down the now first off, one thing I thought was cool is we have arachnids. Arachnids there's a first off, let me just look up the definition. Arachnid definition.
Arachne was a skilled weaver in Greek
Oh
mythology.
no, we don't want to know that. We don't want to know that. And no. Well, an arachnid is like a spider. I believe that spiders have no invertebrae. Do spiders have invertebrae? No, spiders do not have invertebrae. They lack a backbone. Invertebrates, they have no backbone, and they have 4 legs and they have no antenna. And there are 50,000 diverse species of arachnids, of spiders. I didn't know that mites. I think scorpions are even considered in that family. But a person, well, I have an interest in it, but I'm no professional. But the person who studies it and specializes in it, it would be called an arachnologist. And the person who I am, who likes it, would be an arachnophile. All right? And a person that loves spiders is an arachnophile. But a person that hates spiders would be arachnophobic. They would have arachnophobia. All right? And those are yeah, it's just a lot going on in the studio. It's a beautiful time. It's one day in the Spidey's life, and he's moving around. All right, so those are the file, the logist, the one that's all in it, and there's the phobia, the one who's scared. All right, so here was it was like a random fact about spiders, but it was dope. Why should we not squish spiders? Don't squish spiders at all costs. And squashing spreads pheromones that attract. You get that? Don't squash spiders at all costs. And squashing spreads pheromones that attract more scavengers. Once again, I'm going to repeat this. This is a gavel lesson. Don't squash spiders at all costs. And squashing spreads pheromones that attract more scavengers. Some spider species eat other spiders, including venomous ones like brown recluses. So when you kill one, you're potentially tipping the balance in favor of in favor of the bad guys. Woo! And that's Yahoo. Tom's Guide Pest Experts warn you should never squash spiders in your home. Killing one can actually increase pest problems, states Nicole Carpenter, president of Black Pest Prevention. Get a little deeper. Yep, definitely just don't do it, y'all. All right, there's also on Times Guide a story by Cynthia Lawrence. It was just last updated September 25th, 2025. And go ahead and check it out if you think I'm playing. Don't squash them. Leave them alone. Why should you not kill spiders? You shouldn't kill spiders because they are beneficial pests, controllers that eat other insects, maintain the ecosystem, and are mostly harmless to humans. They keep nuisance pests and disease-carrying insects like mosquitoes in check. And while most are venomous, their venom is typically not strong enough to affect humans, and they are very unlikely to bite unless they feel threatened. A more helpful approach is to relocate them outside instead of killing them. Man. So you better learn how to control that fear. What they say, how to handle a spider. hold on, I'm going to read this too. Benefits of keeping spiders around. Pest control. Spiders are natural predators of other insects, including household pests like cockroaches, flies, and mosquitoes that can be annoying or even harmful. Ecosystem behavior. Ecosystem balance. They play a vital role in both indoor and outdoor ecosystems by regulating insect populations, which helps maintain a natural balance. Killing them can disrupt this balance and lead to more insect infestations, harmless to humans. The vast majority of spiders are not a threat to people. Most are not aggressive, and their venom is not potent enough to be harmful to humans. Indicator of a healthy environment. The presence of spiders can indicate a healthy ecosystem. All right, let me give it up to these spiders as they rely on a steady supply of insects to survive home. Boy, that was creepy. How to handle a spider you don't want in your home. Instead of killing it, try catching the spider with the cup and sliding a piece of paper underneath to release it outside. Be aware that spiders are likely just seeking a warm place to live during cooler months and will be more active if there's a good food source, other insects. If you have a large number of spiders or insects in your home, it might be worth addressing the root cause, such as clutter or cracks in your home's exterior to prevent more from getting in. I'm going to say that again. If you have a large number of spiders or insects in your home, it might be worth addressing the root cause, such as clutter or cracks in your home's exterior, to prevent more from getting in. So, learn something new, boy, about myself every day. Let's see here. All right, so facts about spiders. Facts about spiders. Spiders are not insects, but are arachnids with 8 legs and 2 body parts. They produce silk, which is stronger than steel by weight, for various purposes like building webs, making egg sacs, and catching prey. Spiders are found worldwide, except Antarctica, and help control pest populations by eating insects and other small animals. I want to say because you're probably not going to have any pests where it's that cold, so they're not going to be there because there's not any food. So classification and physical characteristics. Spiders are arachnids, a group that also includes scorpions, mites, and ticks. Like we said earlier, they have 2 body parts, unlike insects, which have 3. Spiders have 8 legs, while insects have 6. They have an exoskeleton, a hard protective outer shell instead of a backbone. Most spiders have 8 eyes, though some have 6. Habitat and diet. Spiders live almost everywhere on Earth except Antarctica. They are mostly carnivores and eat insects, but some larger spiders can also consume birds, lizards, and even other spiders. Birds and lizards? Wow. Their digestive enzymes liquefy their food as their guts are too narrow to swallow solids. One species, the Bagheera keeplinga, is mostly vegetarian, feeding on tree buds, silk, and webs. All spiders produce silk, which comes out of their spinnerets, has a liquid, and hardens on contact with air. Huh. That's what Spider-Man be doing. Getting tips. They can produce different types of silk for various purposes, such as strong, non-sticky silk for structural lines and sticky silk for capturing prey. Hold on. Non-sticky silk for structural lines, and sticky silk for capturing prey. Spider silk can be strong than steel, pound for pound. Some spiders, like the Darwin's bark spider, create enormous webs. Spider silk can be stronger than steel, pound for pound. Just so if you actually had to deal with something that was about 5 foot 10, like a spider, it would be a problem. Other facts: most spider bites are not dangerous to humans. Female spiders are often larger than males. Jumping spiders can leap up to 50 times their own body length. Some spiders can see wavelengths of light that humans cannot. That's dope. Uh, the largest known species is the Goliath bird eater, which can have a leg span of up to 11 inches. The smallest spider is Patu marplici, which with 10 fitting on the tip of a pencil. Wow. See, I love the audience. I'm always, man. Next week, once again, I said next Tuesday, Mason Street Flight gonna be hosting the show, y'all. What's this? They got 10 more interesting facts about spiders for real. Oh man, bro, the F-bomb. This says the number one deadliest spider. The Sydney funnel web spider is widely considered the deadliest spider in the world due to its highly toxic and fast-acting venom, particularly that of the male. Its venom contains a potent neurotoxin that can cause symptoms like difficulty breathing and convulsions, and has historically led to deaths within an hour. Though an effective anti-venom has been available since 1981, and no deaths have been supported since its development. The location is native to eastern Australia, especially around Sydney. Its venom contains atrocotoxin, a neurotoxin that affects the nervous system, leading to symptoms just such as muscle spasms. You'll have difficulty breathing, severe pain, convulsions, rapid heart rate. Their behavior: they're known for being aggressive and delivering multiple bites when threatened. Toxicity: the male's venom is up to 6 times more toxic than the female's. Treatment: immediate medical treatment, or you gonna die. With anti-venom is crucial and has prevented any reported deaths since 1981. Do spiders have 10 eyes? Most spiders have 8 eyes. What are spiders afraid of? All this, the first stuff that we were going over, you guys, was stuff that I looked up and thought was cool. And now we're just going over things that I think is cool, because spiders, I already know all this stuff about spiders, but it says spiders are afraid of things that are bigger than them, like predators such as birds and lizards, and will have specific strong scents like peppermint, eucalyptus, and citrus. They also avoid certain colors, avoid light, and are even scared of other spiders, things that might represent a threat to their food sources. Predators: larger animals. Spiders are vulnerable because of their small size, so they're afraid of larger animals that could eat them, like birds, lizards, and some other spiders. And of course, humans, because spiders will often run or hide from a sudden large presence like a human. So that's tapped in. That's the interesting information about spiders for right now. And since I got a couple of people that walked in here, I guess y'all got mics.
No, we didn't get the mic. How you doing, Spidey?
I'm all right. Yeah, we here. I didn't heard you since you stepped in the door. You want to get the man? Okay, because I want to ask them what they think about the 4 important things that I came up with. Hold on, here they come. They gon'.
Man, we finna get on the show. That's all right, Justin. We gonna go and get on the show.
Oh.
We gonna pile on.
Oh yeah.
Like some buck sense.
Brando Bucks. Shout out to Brando Bucks.
Yes. Shout out. Yes. bought the gift of life.
Ulysses Kane.
Yes, there you go. That's me. Y'all already know I bought the gift of life with me. You know what I'm saying? That's the gift of life.
I
If you can give
definitely
somebody
needed one.
some water in their life, it's like, essential that you have. Here is, get you one. What weights?
I got one weights and I wear it today.
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
mic
What's up, Spidey?
Okay.
Yes,
Check,
yes.
check. One, we in the building. What's
Spider
up, everybody? I hope
Central.
everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Yes.
I'm gonna read what I read earlier. It was
Uh-huh.
kind of well anyway. It's the Hakaru. I'm gonna go over the 4 important things again since we got some people in here for feedback. But I'm also gonna do a reading out this book. The Hakaru.
Hakaru.
That's it. The
Hakaru.
Hakaru. This mask in my mouth. Hakaru. The book of the samurai by Yamamoto Sanunatomo.
Sanatomo.
All right. I don't know which
What is that? What dialect is that?
Japanese.
Okay.
You watch a lot of anime, you'll get it. Trust me, it's anime all in my house.
I could believe it, but how long does it take to learn Japanese?
I don't know.
Not that
Wow.
long.
I don't know. Ain't nobody, you know what? That's a whole nother topic because ain't nobody here can speak it that fluently. So I can't argue with it. I just took martial arts and a little familiar with certain dialects. But anyway,
Right.
this is what the man said. He said, to calm one's mind, one swallows his saliva. This is a secret matter. When one becomes angry, it is the same. Putting spittle on one's forehead is also good. In the Yoshida School of Archery, swallowing one's spittle is the secret principle of the art.
Mm-hmm. I can definitely see that.
No doubt.
I can definitely see
Explain,
that. Like,
please.
I did it today. There was a customer who had me upset, and I don't know what it is, but sometimes when you anger or you get nervous, some people sweat at the palms, some people salivate extra. So instead of you snapping, you'll swallow that spit and cool down.
See, that's why we need opposing viewpoints, because it was hard for me to read it. I was laughing when I read it.
Yeah, I understood as soon as you read it. Swallowing the spit calms one's mind. Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
calm down before you shoot that
Calm
bow.
down. Swallow that
All
spit.
right.
Before
and
you give
cool-
the colonel a lesson, he'll never
Cool
forget.
down the hell that was getting ready to come out your voice.
Yes, sir.
That's
Keep-
exactly what that means, though. Think before you speak. Take that second.
I thought you wanted to say something about it.
No, I didn't have nothing to collaborate on that because I've been in the house lately. I ain't been interacting with nobody but my dog. You hear me? Real talk.
You ain't never did that? Had to do that? Catch yourself doing that? Swallowing your spit before you snap out on a
Biting
on a
my
on an
tongue.
assailant?
I ain't heard it like that, but I just saw something. One more thing about spiders. Which color is a spider's blood? Purple. We're gonna purple, brown, blue, green, or orange.
I want to say blue green.
I want to say green.
I want to say the blue green.
I just want to say a
I was
green.
finna say
period.
blue.
You're
or
right.
green.
You're kind of right because it's blue green.
It's blue green.
I could have sworn I like green. Like that's what
Yeah,
I thought.
it's a bluish greenish color.
Like for real. Like I mean, I ain't all the spiders I killed. I never did examine them because I was so. Hey, for real.
Just nigga that. Yeah.
I got a spider story, right?
Go
Okay,
ahead.
it was this chick, I knew, you know what I'm saying? And I had she came around me and she kept scratching. I'm like, what's wrong with that? So she let me look at it, right? She didn't know what was going on with it. I said, that's a reclusive bite. That's a spider bite. I knew.
A brown recluse bite.
Hey, look, some I don't know. I just the thing about spiders, it was something interesting to me that I knew what that wound was. You did? I'm saying I looked at it. I say that's a spider bite. She went down there to the hospital. It was big and swole. She kept
was
scratching. She
purple
said
and
it was
stuff?
on there for about a week and a half. She
yeah,
just didn't know what it
'cause it's
was.
a brown recluse.
This girl called me, thanked me so much, talking about, I'm glad you told me that was a spider bite. I got in there just in time. They said that could have been fatal.
Yeah, it can destroy your kidneys and stuff.
Because
it'll
Lessons
melt your
from the
insides.
It eats up the skin and it takes the tissue to rotten. Man, dug a hole out of that girl's side.
It can be fatal. It can. So with that being said, since you brought up what you brought up, I'm gonna ask y'all, What word? Before I get y'all's opinion about the 4 important things in the world that I found.
Mm-hmm.
A person that specializes in studying spiders is a federal agent, a dope man, a grocer, or an arachnologist.
Acknowledges.
All right. Correct.
That was easy.
Yeah.
You could have said
Arachnoids.
astronologist,
Spiders are arachnoids.
arachnologist. Like throw some curves in there. Achilles heelologist.
Spiders are arachnoids.
There wasn't no need for that.
Yes,
A person
sir.
that has an irrational fear of spiders.
Arachnophobia.
All right.
That's what I have. Extremely.
That's what it is.
It can be a spider this big. It can be a spider this big. I'm freaking out.
Hey man, I don't like spiders.
A
Only
person
ones
that
I
has
like is the
a
comic
love
strips.
for a spider would be,
An arachnid lover.
we know the fear.
An
Right.
arachnid
We
lover.
don't know the arachnophile.
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 File.
P-H-I-L.
Arachnophile.
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 Wow.
All right, like a pedophile.
Yeah.
Arachnophile.
Arachnophile.
Somebody
Where's
that
your minds at today?
What?
we were just putting it together
So
because
is
it
it
sounded
a
like.
file in front of everything? So can you be a fruitophile?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
A fruitophile. Oh my
Car
god.
file.
Y'all wild
That's
for
what I'm
that.
saying. And because it just made you think of
wow.
that the last ending of that word.
Hey, but it's a reality.
Yeah.
It is. It sure is, man.
It's a reality.
Hey, you learn something new every day out here,
And
man.
kids, tell your parents that somebody touching you, that y'all don't want nobody touching you, and if it's somebody close to you, then tell somebody you can trust. Because
Exactly.
nobody should have to deal with that.
Sure enough.
All right, so 4 important things that I discovered today. One was the Geomagnetic Storm Watch.
Mm-hmm.
They got a Geomagnetic Storm Watch. All right, what y'all think about that? What's your thoughts about that opinion?
For the winter season? Or they just watching it, period?
Geomagnetic
They talking about the
Storm Watch
winter
for
storm watch.
2025.
Yes, I believe in that. I think it's a good thing because, like it's hard to compare. Like,
Due to a coronal mass injection, CME, from a solar flare earlier in November, a more severe geomagnetic storm watch was in effect. It's in effect.
all right.
So they're watching for radiation from the solar flare? Or they're watching to see what happens to the storm
You do
system?
this I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm bringing it up for thought.
If they watching, then they worry about radiation.
They're worried
Usually
about
with
something.
solar flares, they worried about radiation hitting
Coming
the
out the sun,
atmosphere.
yeah.
Because if that radiation hits the atmosphere, like that movie,
It'll
what is
mess
that?
the
End of the
ozone
World,
layer
when the
up.
dude arm burned from the sun, they was hanging his arm out the window, and the sun rays was boiling the water.
Yes.
Radiation from the sun can weaken the atmosphere. So if they watching, they're trying to see if a
yeah.
tropical storm pop up out of anywhere, if the climate is changing rapidly in a certain spot because that radiation is finna hit
You
us.
can't be
see,
that close
that-
to the sun. I feel you.
Yeah,
And see,
the
thing
radiation
about the
finna
Earth
hit us.
too
Hot.
is the ozone layer is what shields us from the radiation.
Yeah, from the sun.
So they trying to say that that it got a hole in it. You see what I'm saying? I done heard this way
but
back.
if it
but
do
Are
got
they
a hole,
try- are
it's
they- they ain't
even
trying
more
to say that.
dangerous. If it got a hole, it's more dangerous because
I know, but it
radiation is now just shot out the sun.
yes, I mean, yes.
It just shot out.
Well, it
So
says these storms have the potential to cause widespread
Yes.
northern lights, visibility, and disrupt critical
Yes.
technology.
And
Yeah.
put- and it'll mess
yeah,
up the
mess up the
ozone layer.
satellites like a mug. Your Cash App won't work. They gonna try to either say somebody's stealing cybersecurity again. The security system gonna shut down on your card like it did last time that solar flare hit. Remember Cash App had that big crash, and so did what's that bank called? It started with a C, but they bank crashed too because the satellite got knocked out from radiation. That it do affect electronics.
does.
Listen from the gallery.
Yeah.
It is
We got invasive species.
invasive species.
Mm-hmm.
Invasive species.
Invasive species.
Like it's a new invasive species? Is it a bacteria or some shit?
Invasive species 2025. PG-13.
Oh, sorry.
What did he say?
Sorry,
PG-13.
In 2025, invasive species awareness. Hold on. While efforts continue to combat species like the Asian carp, zebra mussel, and burning bush.
Wow.
because we need these self-sustained ecosystem. Just like the spiders, they eat off pests, and if these pests were to like massify and get big, like in the horror movie we was talking about, they'll
throw off
eat
the
up things we
ecosystem.
throw off the ecosystem.
Yeah,
They'll disrupt
one
the balance.
small tip of the ecosystem can throw it off. Like if you have too much algae, then you'll have a whole bunch of fish. Then if it's more fish, then it's less algae, and it's like it cycles
Too many
like
cows
that.
eat up too much grass.
Yeah.
That's the problem they having down in Florida now, because they put all them snakes. They let all them snakes go out there. Now the snakes is under control. Now
Yeah,
they trying
out
to
of
put
control.
They trying to put them little creatures that eat the snakes down in there so they can eat the snakes up. And then when they, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, how do you combat snakes with other animals when y'all can just send the people in there to get them?
Yeah, that's what they did for the algae though. They clone more fish, put them in there to eat the algae,
And
but then
another
it was
thing
too many
down there,
fish.
Them iguanas down in Florida, man. They say you can shoot them, and people down there eating them iguanas.
Yeah.
It's an overflow of them, man.
To me, the most invasive species is bacteria. The common cold, flu. That's an invasive species. It's bacteria.
Rapid pace, it's something that grows at a rapid pace.
Yes,
Yes.
bacteria.
All right, that's good. Good stuff. Good political pressure on medical groups.
Political pressure on medical groups, like the changes in the prices
The
right now.
pharmaceutical companies, or what? What you talking about? Like
Political pressure on medical groups 2025.
Or is that the RN thing? You know they just took that out.
Anticipied concerning Medicare physician payment cuts, Medicaid
okay.
program restructuring, and federal health agency policies related to issues like vaccines and reproductive health.
Yeah,
come on.
yeah,
Come on.
That's under your administration, though, bruh.
yeah.
That's all right. You know, it's going
But that
crazy
it's
anyway.
hitting fast. Julia's mom just has her toe cut off from diabetes, and she thought that the insurance was gonna cover her medication.
It didn't.
She just had to pay $200. And Julius was like, "But mom, you got Medicaid." She said, "Yeah, but for some reason it only covered this part." She said, "Trump changed it. It don't cover my pain meds. It don't cover her pain meds. So that means you can't get opioids." You know what that also means?
What?
Your granny and them can't get opioids. So they trying to cut that opioid script on my mama.
Where the
You
opioid
can't
come
get
from?
opioids no more off of Medicaid.
Where it come
Because
from?
because
The pharmacy.
But the opiate.
they had they had changed it, because at first they was giving people the scripts, then they changed the law again where you
Okay.
had to take a blood test to get your scripts. So
now you can't get it at all.
now you can't get it at all.
Dang. So imagine all these old people knocking their pelvics out, getting their backs jacked up, and they Medicaid don't cover
Hip
oxycodones.
knee
You
replacement.
what?
Yeah. Shh. Dang, y'all messing it up for the old folks. Look what y'all did.
They got to put them on.
Look at what y'all did.
And what's the name of it? Ibuprofen.
Yeah, that don't work for no
That don't
dang on
work.
hip replacement.
Ibuprofen do not work, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a pain pills. But
It's a
all of 'em-
placebo for me. It do not work. It's
Hey.
straight a placebo for me.
Hey man, look.
All right, now. This is always a pleasure doing this with y'all. For real, it really is. I'm not even being sarcastic. It's straight real. This is the one I've been wanting to get to, though. Because I really want to hear what you guys say.
Let's go. Get it down. Get it going.
Don't
get it
look.
cracking.
Don't look.
I'm trying. I was
You
trying
see
to
that? I
peek.
know.
I'm over there looking, trying to peek.
Remote work from home, remote working, has the negative impact on the younger generation of workers. That's what they say. It has a negative
They're working
impact.
from home. I mean, I can believe that, because when you actually get up, go to an office, have to do all of this for your check, you gonna hold on to your job quicker than, oh, I work from home. Fuck it, I quit. I could just get another job from home. You know,
Right.
like turnover rate's probably high as heck on remote work from home
They say
jobs.
they're not getting the training that they need.
Nope.
But you're not getting outside training either. You're
What does
not
that mean?
understanding coworkers. You're not understanding boss. You're not understanding employee. You know, it's
I know
no.
people that are doing case management that have never really left. They don't leave the house. They don't even really work with people.
So you don't even know your clients.
Wow.
No,
Ain't
that's
this
not
scary?
case management.
Yes, it
Ain't
is.
that
It's-
scary?
It's very scary.
My case manager been to my house, know my kids, and brought Christmas
How are you
presents.
gonna do a job where the number one thing is knowing how to deal with people? I mean, just
But
knowing
it's a
how.
people job too.
Yeah.
That's a people job. This a people job. That's just like this movie we saw yesterday called Radio with Robin Williams. And he was in a crazy house, but he wanted to learn how to take care of people because in the crazy house, he had healed some people. And he went and attacked the medical field because he was like, why are you not getting to know your patients? You know, y'all don't even know their names, but we supposed to be doctors. It was a movie we watched last night.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Mrs. Doubtfire, the homie.
Yeah, that's Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah, Robin Williams. But he got another show. It was called Radio, but it was good.
He is a good actor.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, OG.
Yeah.
He had some classics. A lot of funny. That's that Bob
And suffered from
Saget.
extreme depression. Nobody ever knew that.
You know what? I can't say that the clues wasn't there. You could see that something was up, but that's also coming from an era where I don't think we really took mental health. We ain't as open as about things as we are now.
Yeah.
You know, and this is probably since we talked about spiders and we talked about significant things. I'll kind of like piggyback off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Making me think of the Mike Brown incident that happened in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
That opened a lot of doors. That opened more doors than I think anybody thought it was gonna do.
On mental health and mental awareness, yeah.
Everything. Anybody who
The
didn't have a
community
voice
coming
was gonna be heard.
together. Like St. Louis ain't came together like that besides the Cardinals win.
The world was
Besides
like,
the Cardinals
what's up?
win.
Right. The world was like looking at everything. It was a lot of rest in good dean, Mike, and condolences to everybody that has lost a child.
The whole block
All
of Canfield, because that whole community over there had suffered in behind that.
And we big St. Louis. I want to give a shout out to my city. I'm really proud to be part of St. Louis.
Hey.
You know,
Going
let's
away.
decrease the crime, uplift the community and the business one way after another. You know what I mean? And y'all want to give any shout outs because we about to end the show.
Shout out to the people who are still loving even when your heart is heavy. Shout out to my coworker who came in today, Miss Cassandra. She had lost her son due to mental illnesses. He had took his own life, but she came to work today, and I want to thank her for still being strong and coming in and loving us and supporting us.
Man, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there that don't got heat. Go somewhere where it's at. They got extra beds downtown at the shelters if you ain't got nowhere to stay. If your gas are cut off,
Yeah.
get help, man. Don't be scared. Don't let your pride get in the way of seeking help. Because whatever problem you go through, 9 times out of 10 is somebody out here that already went through the same problem, y'all. So, you know, make sure y'all got some heat and somewhere to go and rest. If y'all got to go to them soup kitchens or whatever, man, to get y'all food, make sure y'all do that, man. Stay alive, man. It's coming up.
Yeah. Stay alive, y'all.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.